Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. Despite the fact that almost all Catholics simply disregard the Church's teaching on birth control and contraception, it is still the teaching. And while the Church maintains this truth, the world, as with so many other truths, just dumps it overboard in exchange for instant pleasure, or so they think. In fact, the latest news now is that Obamacare is going to begin paying for contraception and birth control. Now, you heard right, free condoms and birth control pills and IUDs for everyone, taxpayer paid, starting in 2013. As an aside, just as many faithful Catholic groups were saying during the debate last year, there were many reasons to oppose Obamacare, not just the question of direct surgical abortion. This is just one of the reasons why so many Catholics were dismayed when the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops was so wishy-washy about the law during the debate. But back to the issue, the larger issue. A poll taken about taxpayer-funded birth control reveals that a huge number of Americans are all for it in some form or another, well over half. It isn't a stretch to consider that many of that 50+% are Catholics. So why is there this gigantic gulf, this disconnect between what the Church teaches and the rank-and-file Catholics? The Church's teaching on sexuality and contraception/birth control has been ignored, and the consequent evils have befallen the culture. But how did we get to this state in the Church? That question is the very topic of our latest installment of CIA, Catholic Investigative Agency, where we closely study and examine the history of how this Church teaching came to be abandoned by so many in the Church. Like so many other hard questions like this, it shouldn't be surprising that at the end of the day, when all is said and done, it comes down to a matter of betrayal. And in this case, that betrayal goes all the way to the heart of the Church herself. Please watch this episode of CIA, Contraception Deception, and educate yourself and others as to the reality of why so many souls are imperiled, especially as the Obama White House finishes its plans to force taxpayer-funded contraception on every citizen. Fight for the Church, fight for the truth. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.
Join Michael Voris and Real Catholic TV as we travel to Madrid, Spain for World Youth Day 2011. Catch all the action this August on our No Bull in Madrid website, nobullinmadrid.com, where you'll find the best kind of bullfighting. We'll be bringing you live coverage and special features, including the state of the faith in Spain among the millions of young people flocking there. So click on nobullinmadrid.com, where Real Catholic TV will be taking the bull by the horns for you.